All right, welcome back. So this is another Carnegie Mellon activity. This is light bulb. And so if we look at the solution and we run this, there we go. So when you click the mouse, light bulb comes on and this string moves down like this. So we already have most of the code, like the bulb opacity, the string is at 50, so that means that this is in the off position up here, because if we hold down control, we can see that right here, this is the Y location, excuse me, for the string. So if we turn it off, there's 50. Okay. And yeah, so then the rest of this, and then we have the set the bulb to false, which is what's going on right here. So if we look at the hint, it says the light bulb has a custom property dot is on that is either true or false. Use this to determine whether to turn it off or on. Okay, so what we really need to do is create an if, and we're going to say, now we have our bulb, and here's our is on. So if the bulb dot is on, if that equals true, then what do we want it to do? Let's try adding these for a second to our if, okay? And then let's go ahead and make another else here, because we need to use an if else for this. We don't need to, with ifs, we can say if it's on. Otherwise, if it's not in this state, then what do we want it to do? Well, we want to set the bulb opacity. So let's say opacity is 0 right now, okay? And if I go to solution, what's the bulb opacity? 50. Yep, and then we can look at the string is 300. Okay, so let's basically take these. Okay, so we'll copy those, paste them down here. Now we need to change these values. So the bulb opacity is 50. And then we saw that we need to move this down to 300. Right? Yep. And then because up here when the bulb is on true, we're going to end up with the bulb is on false. And then down here we're going to be true, since this one's false. Okay. I think that's it. But yeah, just copying and pasting those make that pretty easy. All right, let's go ahead and run this. Oh, cannot assign to attribute bulb is on. Oh, yeah, make sure you use, equal here, because if we use 1 equal, it's just assigning it the value, where this is a comparison operator. Sorry, I missed that. All right, let's go ahead and run again. And now we're on, now we're off. All right. Hopefully this helps you with your coding, and good luck.